The Thailand remittance business with Thailand, with the Philippines, with Japan, with sending money between different countries is massive. XRP has been building this massive foundation for years and years and years. What is up, guys? Norse Digital Assets coming at you with another video. This video today is going to be on XRP and Ripple. Guys, I do not do a lot of videos on XRP, but it is one of my favorite coins. It is my second largest holding in a close second to Cardano. Now, could XRP outperform Cardano from now until the end of the bull run? Very possible. But we just don't know yet, but very possible. But that is why I have the XRP that I have, and it is my second largest holding. The reason I do not do as many XRP videos as these other coins is because there are so many XRP videos and content creators already. The market is very flooded with XRP information, and it's kind of a circle of just the same information over and over, coming out of a lot of these different channels. I watch a number of these XRP channels and I do enjoy them, but that is why I don't do as many XRP videos. But in this video, we are going to cover XRP. And also on this channel, we're covering ADA, XRP, VeChain, Digibyte, API3, Algorand, HBAR. What else are we covering? Ethereum Classic, CKB, Nervos, covering all kinds of different coins. So go ahead and subscribe because we are going to be using, number one, if you have any Bitcoin, subscribe now because I'm going to be very closely watching the Pi Cycle Top indicator that I showed on one of my previous videos that is very accurate at finding the top of Bitcoin. And I believe it's been about 100% accurate so far in the history of this indicator at pointing to the top within a few days accuracy. So we're going to be using that indicator on the charts. So if you have any Bitcoin at all, right there, number one reason, click subscribe. If you have any other coins I cover, we are also going to be covering exit strategies. We're going to be looking at, we're going to look at Bitcoin and say, okay, Bitcoin's top is in. This indicator is saying its top is in or real close within a few days. Now it's altcoin season. We're also going to be using the Pi Cycle Top indicator on XRP. And because it has been very accurate on XRP in the past, finding the top, it pointed out the last top in 2017 very accurately. It marked an X right on the chart when it was happening. So that's pretty cool. We're going to use this indicator on XRP and we're going to try it out on some other coins. But we're going to be looking at exit strategies constantly and profit taking constantly later in this bull run. So subscribe for that information and hit the bell notification so that when I release these videos, because later the stuff's going to happen fast in this bull run. These things are going to happen very fast. You need to be ready to go. You need to have your coins in an Atomic wallet, a Trust wallet, or in like a Ledger Nano. That's a hardware wallet. You need to have your coins in a wallet, especially your larger holdings. Like, for example, my Cardano and XRP is my two largest holdings. Those are going to be on wallets. That way, if exchanges break down or shut down for however many hours or days, you can transfer either your coins in the wallet into Tether or USDC, or you can transfer your coins out of your wallet into an exchange that is not broken and take profits from those coins, because at the end of this bull run, we do not want to come up empty-handed at all. So click subscribe down here in the bottom right-hand corner. Click subscribe or click subscribe below. We're about to hit 1,000. Hopefully I hit 1,000 in the next 24 hours. See if that's possible. Just released another video on Bitcoin and on the market update. It's a very good video that I just dropped, so check that out. That was at about 20-30 minutes ago is when that video dropped. Well, probably 20 minutes ago it just dropped, so check that out. And it has got a thumbnail about the crypto market flying, and this is what will make the market fly. So I just covered that, so check that video out. It's pretty cool. So let's get into XRP chart. The XRP chart looks just like the Bitcoin chart, to be honest. We are hoping for the 20 EMA and the 55 EMA. We did get a bearish cross on the daily time frame here. Each candle equals 1 day, and this is the movement of what Bitcoin's been doing. We did just get a bearish cross, but it's not very pronounced. There's no space between the 20 and the 55 yet. It's not like it's a fork like Dogecoin and we're way down here under this big fork and there's a lot of space between these lines. We just got it. And if Bitcoin, we're basically just waiting on Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin going to do? Does it need 37,500? Does it need that area to find support on the ABC correction before we can get into this Q4 bull run and start moving sideways and then start moving up and start this bull run? Or is 40,000 good enough for Bitcoin for its support level and it's going to start moving up without that 37K area? We're just waiting for Bitcoin to stop being so indecisive because that's going to determine all this right here. If Bitcoin starts to perform pretty well in the next 4 or 5 days, this could easily be invalidated because the market moves in unison, and what would happen is the 20 and the 55 would kind of ride together on top of each other, and the 20 would scoop out, and the 55 would scoop below, and that would be a bullish cross where the green line, the 20 EMA, just like this here, this is a bullish cross on the daily. So we're looking to invalidate this one and reverse it and get one of these again and get this bull run on the road, get this show on the road. That's what we're hoping for. There's been a lot of sideways capitulation and correcting lately. There's just been a lot of nothing lately. So that's where we're at with XRP. It is a steal at this 95 cents. Not financial advice, but still in an accumulation phase. If you want to get more, it's under the 20 EMA on the daily before possibly a Q4 bull run. You might not be able to see this kind of price again later. Not financial advice, just telling you what may happen. We've got a little bit, so in the RSI down here, this is something that we like to see here. We have a little bit of a breakout when you see a point like this on the RSI and you were in a downward trend and then you have a breakout of that trend, you come above that trend and you're starting to point upwards, and you can see, let me erase that trend line, you can see down here in this corner, you can see that point up and that little bit of movement up. So yeah, we'll see what happens next, but kind of breaking a downward trend line on the RSI while the price remains sideways. If the price is going down and then this RSI is coming up, that is a bullish divergence anyways, and you would expect to see some movement up. Let's wait and see what Bitcoin does and see if it remains indecisive or not. On the 4-hourly on XRP here, we are sort of working on a W pattern here. Let's see here. Get that in there. So definitely working on a W pattern here. And if you can come up, if you can get some green days out of here over the next, however many hours over the next day or two, and you can get this sort of W pattern, if you wanted to draw that out and you were starting the bull run, and XRP is very speculative because of the SEC lawsuit. So obviously if the lawsuit is settled and it's relisted on these exchanges, it's anyone's guess what happens. It could just boom and just leave all this charting and all this using the chart as a guide. It could just leave it in the dust and not even matter. But if you finish this W pattern, something that you can do is measure that W and then extrapolate it up here, and you would move up to $1.13 on XRP. And what that would do on the daily, that $1.13 would definitely get you your bullish cross, which is what we want here. And so yeah, if you move up to here, obviously you're going to get that green line, you're going to get that 20 EMA to scoop up, and you're going to get the 55 EMA to go down, and you're going to create that bullish cross. So not much to really say on the charts, just overall as a whole. Like, that's what I have on the charts right now. XRP is extremely speculative on news and what's going to happen with the SEC and what's going to happen with the bull run. Even if this case isn't settled, XRP could still make these massive movements even without that, I believe. But again, this market is extremely speculative. Kind of a cool tweet I shared the other day from Willy Woo. I retweeted this on my Twitter page. And this is from that China FUD when they banned Bitcoin again. China topped the world in power and technology. But by the 1400s, they burned their ships and ceased interacting with the world. This led to lost centuries of progress, only now climbing out of. The digital age is here. China has walled the internet and banned crypto. Deja vu? Pretty cool tweet by Willy Woo, a little bit of history and a little bit of the present now, and wasn't aware of any of this with China, but really cool tweet, so I had to retweet it. And news on XRP, I'm sure you've heard of this by now, especially if you're a big XRP supporter. This isn't going to be news to you at all if you're closely following XRP. Ripple launches $250 million fund for NFT creators. Ripple's statement is, we believe NFTs embody the promise of tokenization and represent a tipping point for its embrace by the mainstream. Yes, I totally agree. Just like I said in my other video, the crypto space is growing at, depending on what metric you use, at twice the speed of the internet in the 90s. It is growing, the adoption is growing at twice the speed. And just think, not that long ago in the crypto market, the total market cap was $100 billion in the total market. And people would call you crazy if you said the crypto market was going to be worth trillions soon. Well, what happened? We had some bull runs. We had a massive bull run. Well, basically starting in like March 2020, we started to make that movement, but then in fall 2020, things really started to go crazy. And that was when Cardano was still back at like 20 cents back in December. But anyways, we had a massive explosion in crypto, and the crypto market is now at about 1.9 trillion, 2 trillion right now. And not that long ago when it was at 100 billion, people would call you crazy. So adoption's growing extremely fast. XRP and Ripple have been making partnerships especially over the last couple years, making huge ground on these massive partnerships with banks around the world, with the remittance, using XRP and the Ripple net as for remittance and cross-border payments. And it says down here, going on with the NFTs here, Ripple Labs is launching a fund for the creators, marketplaces, and brands to explore new use cases for non-fungible tokens. In a Wednesday announcement, they said the $250 million would be focused on accelerating adoption in the crypto space by working with non-fungible tokens. So that is a decent amount of money that would be focused on accelerating adoption. That's what you want to hear out of Ripple, accelerating, because this NFT market is moving extremely fast. So it's really cool that Ripple is jumping onto NFT marketplace. Seems like a no-brainer to me. When you compare it to Ethereum, it is much cheaper. The transaction fees are minuscule and almost not noticeable, especially if you compare it to something like Ethereum. And it is a very stable and fast network compared to Ethereum. So this could be big. I love that Ripple's expanding. Sure, mainly being used for the cross-border payment system and all that good stuff, but this is just really cool. Good news is good news, and bad news is good news, and attention, and a very speculative market. So that's really what we have going on with XRP. And just when you thought XRP and Ripple couldn't do any more, just when you thought they're already doing it all, they're already very ambitious and they're everywhere making deals, they come out with this NFT news. So it's just like, wow. That was my initial thought, just like, wow, with XRP and Ripple. And we have this article from September 25th, 5 days ago. Novati to leverage Ripple's cross-border solution to tap into Thailand. And again, probably something you've already heard, but just expanding on this. Ripple may be benched in the United States with the lawsuit, but it continues to expand its net across the world by adding more clients to RippleNet. The latest addition to the same is Novati after it announced taking its partnership forward with Ripple by expanding in Southeast Asia. Well, Ripple's been expanding in Southeast Asia this entire time. Over the last 2-3 months, we've been hearing about it constantly. constantly. More banks, more partnerships over and over and over into different corridors. The multi-channel payments technology company is entering Thailand's market. The expansion will be carried out in partnership with the Siam Commercial Bank. This is a very large bank, very large world bank. This partnership will leverage XRP to process cross-border payments and open Navati to the field of payments. Remittances in Thailand have averaged 6,372 THB billion from 1996 until 2021. In fact, it hit an all-time high of 18,817 THB billion in July 2021 as it grew from 17,419 in June. Regardless of what it's saying, the Thailand remittance business with Thailand, with the Philippines, with Japan, with sending money between different countries is massive. XRP has been building this massive foundation for years and years and years, and that is a big reason why I am so bullish on XRP. People say all these different coins are a sleeping giant. This is a real sleeping giant. When you are partnering around the world with different banks, and when your board of directors XRP, when your board of directors on Ripple has everyone from Harvard, Stanford, where else? Harvard, Stanford, MIT. You have Rosa Rios, former Secretary of Treasury. Her name is on over $1 trillion in circulation today of loose cash. If you have any cash in your pocket, her name's signed on the front. She's on the board of directors for a reason. And also XRP was the most explosive coin in 2017. It's very explosive. It is yet to do its retracements on the Fibonacci levels. Even that little run it had earlier in this year only went so high, I believe around $1.90, but still its all-time high, $3.50. It didn't break it early in this bull run. It hasn't broke it this year at all. It's one of the few coins that did not. Its all-time high has still never been broken. It hasn't returned there. You also have, if the SEC case ends, it's going to go insane for that, possibly for that reason alone, not financial advice. But XRP is an insane coin. It has the ability and possible upside to go crazier than every other coin out there. So anyways, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Just a little bit of news covering XRP. XRP could definitely explode. We're going to use the Pi cycle top indicator on XRP to give us another gauge on what is going on, because it called it very well, and I've done a video on that before on XRP in the past. So actually, I've got it right here. I'll unhide it right there. We'll zoom out. We'll come out here. Let's take a look. Is there an X on the chart? Is there an X? Let's see here. All right, I switched charts real quick, but here it is. XRP US dollar Bitstamp. There it is. There it is. It has printed the X on the Pi cycle top, and it printed it right on the money around January 5th. It made a very, very accurate prediction at the top of XRP. And we're going to be using this indicator to time it out. So let's see what happens. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. And we will see you in the next one. See ya.